Fame. The idea of being overwhelmingly popular is a very enticing prospect, and one that many seek and chase. After all, who wouldn't want to be famous? Of course, fame can literally come from anywhere, and within the MLP community, there's plenty of opportunity for content creators of all stripes to really make quite the name for themselves. But what if fame wasn't all it's cracked up to be? What if being famous for making MLP content isn't all that special? So in this video, I'm gonna talk about fame in the fandom and share my thoughts and experiences with it in the time that I've been a part of it all. So let's get into it. So, what exactly is horse fame? Horse fame pretty much means what you'd expect. It's used to describe an individual that is famous for making content based on MLP, whether it be videos, artwork, music, you name it. Just like a popular actor might be described as movie famous, or a great athlete described as sports famous. Horse fame is the term coined specifically for those in the MLP fandom. But how do you know if someone is horse famous? What does it take? Do you need 100 followers on Twitter? Maybe it takes 10,000 watchers on DeviantArt. What about 1 million subscribers on YouTube? In the end, there really is no set number or set amount of followers, watchers, subscribers, whatever it may be, that defines someone as horse famous. Ultimately, if you have a large following of some sort, or you're influential in the community, then you're likely horse famous. But exactly how large is up to your own definition. However, horse fame is likely not what you think it is. You see, while MLP certainly does have a sizable following, in the grand scheme of things, it's actually quite small. The fact is, the MLP community is very, very niche. I like to look at it this way. Imagine if you lived in a small town, and you so happen to be one of the most popular people there, and almost everybody knows who you are. However, not too far from the town is a large city, but in the city, nobody really knows who you are. And further still is another city where nobody knows your name, and another city where nobody knows who you are, and another, and another. Being horse famous is like being the popular person in that small town. Sure, a fair amount of people will know who you are in the community itself, but tread outside of MLP, and that popularity is gone. I think people tend to get the impression that if you're popular in one community, that you'll automatically be popular and well known in others. This just couldn't be more wrong. And that doesn't even begin to consider the subgenres of the MLP community. We have musicians, artists, reviewers, writers, the list goes on. Being popular in one of these groups does not mean that you're popular in others. But many of you are likely thinking, but who cares? I'm not in it for the popularity or the fame. And hopefully you aren't. Unfortunately, a fair few are. One of the major problems with the whole idea of horse fame, or frankly, just fame in general, is how hungry and desperate some people are to have it, and the lengths they'll go just to get it. Now, don't get me wrong, it's obviously understandable for someone to want to be famous, and I think most of us would be lying a little bit if we said that we didn't want to be well loved and appreciated for what we do. After all, who wouldn't want to be popular? It's very enticing indeed. But the things people will do for fame can really be astonishing. Now, obviously, I'm a long ways away from having my own name on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. But even so, in the surprisingly short while that I've been making videos for this community, I've already come across individuals that have tried to take advantage of me because I have a certain number next to my name. Needless to say, it's not fun. Look, if you want to be successful, the best chance at success is to make your own content that the community would enjoy. And maybe even more importantly, create content that you yourself enjoy making. You shouldn't have to rely on others to prop up your own success. Let's be honest, if you're only making content for the fame, you're likely not going to get very far. Success and fame are the side effects of your passion and commitment for your craft. Believe me, I've seen too many people who are only looking for fame, not succeeding or even quitting soon after starting because without a passion for what you do, motivation dwindles fast. If you truly enjoy what you do and you do it well, people will take notice. Success will come to those who are patient and persistent, not to those who are looking for quick shortcuts to the top. Now, of course, I'm not trying to say that becoming popular can't be a goal of yours, or even one of your motivations, but if it's your primary motivation or only reason for doing what you do, sorry to say, but you probably won't get very far. Now, on the other hand, don't let the fame get to your head if you're finding great success at what you do. When you're starting to become more popular, believe me, it's extremely easy to let that success inflate your ego just a bit. And while this is fine to a certain extent, there's a big difference between having a lot of confidence and having a large ego. Fame can really bring out the worst in people, so it's important to stay somewhat humble. Just remember, you're no better or worse than someone just because they have a certain number next to their name. At the end of the day, the MLP community and fandom, in my own opinion, is one of the friendliest and most inviting communities there is. I've met some of the most interesting and unique and awesome individuals here, and it's incredible to say the least. Now, don't let me fool you, the MLP community does have some size, and there are chances for fame and popularity within it if you're willing to put in the work. If you have the drive and the passion, then there's plenty of room for you to succeed. Now, of course, just don't let that fame get to your head. But now I want to hear from you. What's your opinion on horse fame, or just fame in general? Any experiences to share? Let me know in the comment section below. I always love hearing what you have to say. So with that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, then be sure to leave a like. As well, don't forget to subscribe, it helps support me for free and it only takes a click. As well, you can find me outside of the show on Facebook and DeviantArt, where I post artwork as well as real life shenanigans. I even livestream on Picardo TV, so be sure to check out the links in the description. So with that, thank you so much for watching. This is Tyandaga signing out.